We're going to. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
What's
I
happening?
hit a bunch of buttons. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Never
It
mind.
looks like our computer's freaking out right
Oh
now.
my gosh, you guys. We're just trying to go live. That's all we're doing. I am so sorry. That's crazy. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that at all.
Do you think we're still live?
Yeah, we're totally live.
If you're here, say hi. If you're not catching us live, hashtag replay.
What?
And let us know if.
And if you are here, where are you here from? I like to always know who's here from where. Yeah, there's people on right now.
And what's the weather like where you're from?
What is the weather
Because
like?
today in San Diego we
It's
had
shorts weather.
75 and sunny.
Oh, yeah, we got people on. 75 and sunny. So hey, when you're coming in, let us know where you're from, what you're doing. I'm gonna grab this because I want to see if we see some people chatting.
Okay, so we this is one of our easy peasy favorite lean and green recipes. So it's called zucchini pizza casserole.
And we've been debating if we actually have made this before.
I don't know if we've made it live, but if we have, you've probably forgotten, and so here you are to be entertained.
Yeah. So
and to cook, because you're gonna see how easy this is.
Again, as you're coming in, what we want to know is where are you from? What were you making for dinner before we inspired you to make this? And what else?
Yeah. No, so I'm gonna go through the ingredients of our zucchini pizza casserole.
Yes.
So you're gonna do 3.5 cups of shredded zucchini. Keep the skin on.
Yeah, don't peel it. You guys, this is, I'm telling you, if you've never made this, you want to make it. It's not hard, and it's so good with this.
One small, medium bell pepper. The recipe calls for green, but all we had is red. So there's that. A 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. It's supposed to be petite diced, but this is all we had. So 4 ounces of reduced fat cheddar cheese. You're gonna do 4 ounces divided, so 2 ounces each of mozzarella, part skim, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You're gonna do half pound of ground beef with a 1/4 cup of onion cooked together. So we already did that just for you guys. 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
And that's it.
That's
Those are the ingredients.
You guys, this is gonna trip you out because we're gonna make a crust out of I don't know why that trip is so amazing to me.
It makes a really yummy crust.
So what you want to do is you're only going to need, this makes 4 servings. You're only going to need like a small, like an 8x8 pan. So just use that. And then you're going to want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. You're going to prepare that oven. Here's what you're going to do. We mix this into a strainer with, and sprinkled the salt on it. And we let it stand for about 10 minutes before we actually do it. We want to release the moisture. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to want to do is you got to release the moisture from this. So let me show you how that looks while Lindsay talks.
That's a great question, Dan. So you don't really want it to be spiralized. I mean, you could chop it up after that.
I'm putting that one on there, Dan Shea. Great question from Dan Shea.
So the reason why it's shredded is because you're going to pat it down like a crust, and so you want it to fill all the corners, and sometimes the zoodle, yeah. So I guess you could, but I would chop that up. I just dried it. I think I might have put it away over there.
Okay.
So what's happening?
Why don't you tell them about one of the things that we've been working on?
So you guys, while we're trying to put this together, one of the things that today I caught myself feeling, and I don't know if you can relate, was that bubbling up, that stirring of anxiousness. So maybe you're coming on and your job's at stake, or you've lost your job, or you're just overwhelmed with now being a homeschool parent, which that wasn't part of anyone's plans. Anyone at least that sent their children off to school definitely wasn't part of our plan. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna sprinkle this with the salt.
Okay.
And we're just letting it sit. We're just simulating this for you guys because we're not gonna make you wait the full 10 minutes.
So one of the things that I've tried to pay more attention to is when I'm triggered, usually an emotional response, I'm gonna crave carbs, sugar, or alcohol. And I was totally triggered today, and I wanted to dive into some carne asada nachos because we live in San Diego, and I was like, oh my gosh, why do I want carne asada nachos? Like, that's random.
Yeah.
And I had to pause for a moment and go, oh my gosh, well, I had been working back to back calls, and it had been like 6 hours that I had just been crushing work and helping kids with school and getting them in their places. And I was feeling so anxious, and I was like, all of a sudden I wanted something really awful. And I was like, where is that coming from? So it was an opportunity for me to just stop and like challenge that thought. Like, where is that coming from? Because really an emotional response, if we can get through an emotion, it's like 90 seconds
Well, I
and
think
it's gone.
that's the thing, is emotions come quick, but they don't last long. If as long as we allow ourselves to feel them. And I think that what starts to happen is you have this stressed out, hey Katie, you have this stressed out moment, and all of a sudden it's like, I want to eat. Why? Because that will make me feel good in the moment. And all our amygdala wants to do is take over for the moment and rescue us from the stress, because normally it would keep us surviving from like mountain lions attacking. We don't have to worry about that now. But now it's protecting ego. And so it wants to rescue us from the stress. So we know that a quick bite of some nasty food that's not good for you will release some endorphins.
Yeah.
And so the reason you have to stop is pause, is you got to let your thinking brain catch up with your not so thinking brain, just your reacting brain. And so you stop.
I was hijacked today, and so I stopped, and I felt the feels. Yes. And then I knew that I needed for myself, like, I just had to cancel a meeting, and she's a good friend, so I know she understood, and go, I'm actually going to create some endorphins, and so I got a workout in, and then I still honestly, it was a leg day, and I wanted to die the entire 45 minutes I was doing
I wanted to die watching her because I didn't do it.
And then I was like, I still didn't feel that release, although I knew endorphins were rushing. I was like, I think I need to get outside. Like, I need to get out of the four walls of this home. Like, could we please just go for a walk? And all I needed, I wasn't some power walk. All I needed was to get out, fresh breath, fresh air. And I came home and was like, okay. Yes, feeling accomplished, because I didn't give in to that, because I knew if I ate that, it wouldn't have made me feel better at all. So
and I think so let's imagine 10 minutes has gone by.
Okay.
So 10 minutes has gone by. What you're going to do is you're going to combine the zucchini with the eggs, the parmesan, and half of the mozzarella. So break up the eggs. Let's put them in there, break them up. And while she's doing that, I'll tell you guys, I want you to think about this. Like, so many people are like, oh, I just need this. And a lot of our clients at times are like, I don't know what it was today, but I just really, like, I've been doing great. I just really needed pizza. Or like Lindsay was, I just needed carne asada. For me, it would be, I don't know what it was. I just really need ice cream. Or I need to drive through the McDonald's drive-thru. I'm not ashamed to say that was a big deal for me. I used to do that a lot. And what we often have to say is, your body doesn't need that. You physically don't need it. As a matter of fact, your body doesn't really want it, especially for those people on our plan that have actually gotten that junk out of their system. Hey, what's up, Megan? So, so one of the things that we have to ask ourselves is, what's going on? When you stop in that moment, you really can ask yourself, what's going on right now? Like Lindsay recognized, today I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm feeling anxious. I got to take a moment, and then you challenge, like, well, what do I really want? Because my body doesn't really crave that carne asada nacho. Right. My mind does. That's an emotional thing.
Well, and what I really want is to feel good and have energy and not let myself be hijacked by those emotions.
Right.
Because they don't last that long. And I knew it was only going to drag me down, and then I probably would have been taking a nap and not cooking here for you guys.
And she literally said to me, she goes, I'm going to work out. And I said, what's going on? And she goes, I'm trying to be more sensitive to what I'm actually feeling. I feel overwhelmed. I'm anxious. I'm going to work out. And sure enough, she's been in a great mood ever since. She's kissed me a couple times. It's been a good day. So, which is why we're calling it Make Out Monday. So we're going to add the zucchini. We're going to add half the parm. Do we do all this, right?
All the parm.
All the parm and half the mozzarella. And then Lindsay's going to do the best part. She's going to mix it all around.
And the cheddar too, right?
Yeah, she's going to mix it up. Yeah. Well, Lindsay, we love doing it too. So thank you.
Aww.
So then she did that. I went out and ran some errands because I wasn't feeling stressed, but she made me feel stressed and guilty because I wasn't doing the same thing she was. No, I was working on different things. Today my son loves to cook, you guys.
Aww.
I'm going to post it later.
You guys.
He did his own cooking show, Cooking with Connor.
Cooking with Connor. I think I want to take credit for that because he has watched us so many times film these from the other side of the camera.
He made crepes.
He's taking a culinary arts class with Valor Global Online, which is the new school that we put him in.
Oh, yeah. If you're looking for a place right now because you're sick of homeschooling and you need something that's got structure, you guys need to check out Valor Global.
Yeah.
It's stinking awesome.
So he's taking culinary arts for his, what do they call that?
School. Elective.
Yeah,
For his elective.
And...
Did you you weren't supposed to add the cheddar cheese.
I wasn't?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Combine eggs, Parmesan, and half the mozzarella and cheddar cheese.
Half of the cheddar cheese.
No.
Yeah. Because we're going to top it with cheddar cheese. It's okay, you guys. We don't like to argue in front of you, but this is what happens.
We're going to put a lot of cheese in this.
Don't do
follow
that.
our
Don't do
lead.
that. So it's only half the cheddar cheese. So she put a little. We're gonna have an extra half of cheddar cheese in this.
My bad. Okay.
So
now what? We're gonna put it in there.
What we're gonna do is once we do all that, we're gonna press the mixture. You're making a crust, you guys. This is such a trick. I love it every time. You're gonna press this mixture into your
egg is what
pan.
binds it.
And the egg's gonna bind it all together. Now I will say, I said go by an 8x8. We probably could have done a bigger pan. This makes 4 servings though.
It'll go down though.
Yeah, it'll go down. You're just gonna press it in there like so. And well, thanks, Becky. Becky said very good. I don't know what you're saying very good to, but thank you.
Thank you, Becky.
Was it the fact that it's Makeout Monday?
Very good.
So then once you've got it pressed into the pan, it looks something like that. Okay. Really good, really cheesy actually, Lindsay. Once you've got that, what you're going to actually do is you're going to bake this at 400 degrees uncovered for 20 minutes. So we're loving our little new stovetop thing that we've got. So we're going to put this in and I'll walk you through 20 minutes. So, and I'll walk you through the rest of it. So then let's talk real quick. I want to know what your go-to is. So when you're stressed out, what's the go-to? I told you mine was McDonald's or ice cream. Lindsay said it's carne asada nachos. What do you know is the thing you go to? What else do you go to while we're waiting for them to tell us?
Well, I stopped buying wine for a season. I still don't buy it because if I have it in the house,
we're getting our help.
I will drink wine.
It's really classy and sexy. Carne asada nachos and wine.
I'm not a beer drinker, so, Yeah.
So, like, for me, it's ice cream from McDonald's. I'm going to put this one up there, Sabrina. Sabrina, she says it's Starbucks. How many guys go to Starbucks and don't get it black?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's not a black cup of coffee, because that is 100% okay.
Yeah, Sabrina says Starbucks.
Probably one of those sugary frappuccinos.
If you agree with Sabrina and that you're kind of like that, go ahead and agree with her in there. Give her a little bit of a thumbs up maybe or whatever. Yeah. Because she's not alone. Starbucks.
And nobody else wants to actually admit. I see all you want.
I know.
Nobody else
We
wants
can see
to
all of you
admit
guys. We see all the different things. That's so funny.
Okay. Well, do you want to tell them how to finish this up, and then we'll let them be on their way?
Sure. Except for I'm gonna let Megan have some honesty. Yeah, we'll add them for sure. Dan, no worries. Megan says Oreos. I promise you, your body's not going, you know what I need to feel better right now is Oreos. Yeah. But your mind does, because for a moment they feel better. Okay, so Dan's gonna take off. He wants us to put, yes, all the stuff is gonna be listed, times and temps and everything like that. So that's gonna cook for 20 minutes. Then what you're gonna do after that is you're gonna take it out and you are going to, we are cooking the onion and doing all those things. We're draining the liquid, okay? And then we're gonna, you moved my bowl. We have to stir in the tomatoes, babe. My wife is you're like, what is going on?
That bowl?
No, my cooking bowl.
I had to mix everything in there.
So
in a new bowl.
We'll just use a new bowl because she's making me on fire right now. So we're gonna take the meat, we're gonna add it to a bowl. It should have been the bowl we were cooking in, but that's okay.
I like messy dishes.
And then what we're gonna do is we are going to stir in the tomatoes, okay? And that's it. We're gonna stir them in. Normally you would cook this so they get all warm together, but not today because we're gonna cook it in our oven anyways when it's all said and done. So you're just gonna stir it in real simple like that. I would encourage you to heat it, and then when that's all done, we are gonna pour this mixture over our crust.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna pull that out. We're gonna pour the mixture over our crust, and then we're going to top it with the remaining cheddar and the mozzarella cheese.
Little blend.
And we're going to top it with, we did red bell pepper, but you're supposed to do green bell pepper for color, but I actually like the taste of red bell pepper better. We're going to bake it for an additional 20 minutes or until everything's heated through.
Yeah.
And you guys, it's going to be so good.
That's it.
Our family loves it. You're going to love it. So we hope that helps you guys. We hope that it gives you a cool recipe for your
Thanks
Makeout
for
Monday.
cooking with
Fellas,
us.
make it for your wife and she'll make it out with you. So,
It's true. She'll be very impressed that you made a zucchini crust.
yeah, seriously.
You saw it. It's not difficult. Anyone
Yeah.
can do this.
So if you like our recipes or you want more, just
Like,
share
love,
these
share.
with people. Like it, love it, share it. Share these with people. We're just like doing it. It's fun, and we'll come up with something else for you guys next time. Bye-bye.